Hi guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron. We're just continuing on here. Between videos I did go ahead and change some of my carrier complements. I was a bit confused if my new version of the carrier planes, these guys here, the Sea Gladiators, if they were being deployed correctly to the battle fleets. I think they were, but I messed some things up. Let's see here. Air wall, please. F3. Air wall. I'm still losing. So are they. We have a 2-to-1 advantage on fighters. How's it looking in here? Our bombers are ruling uncontested. We have some thing going on here. Naval convoy raider battle results. That is all of my fleets in the Mediterranean being attacked by close air support and naval bombers. Let's see how it happens. Okay, Soviet Union declared war on Poland. Maybe they can grab it before Germany. So what's actually going on here? Oh, you just damaged some things, and that was it. I was too late for the battle. I see. So, Poland is at war with Soviet Union. They're gonna grab that before Germany can pounce on it, because Germany is too slow gobbling up these minor factions here. And Yugoslavia is just fending off the Hungarians with ease. And they actually they retook that coastal strip that the Germans had pushed into. So yeah, Yugoslavians are doing well. Let's see how Hungary does against Romania. They need some help from the German friends, I think. 86 divisions there on the French border. The French have like 70. We're just continuing to lose. But there's the real fear about Russia, obviously, because right now we're not doing anything to stop Russia. And, well, Japan is advancing on them. But Russia, if they take Poland, they are poised to do some nasty things to Germany. And they may run away with the game because I'm doing nothing. I think I started to elaborate on this in the last episode, but I'm a little bit sad that I took United Kingdom because there's not a lot to do. I'm sitting on my island and I'm sitting in Africa. I'm not really doing anything. I could be going to France, obviously, but I was a little bit timid. If I were to do this again, I probably would try to take more of an offensive stance against Germany. Also, I can't believe how strong Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia has been. They're just not being pushed over at all. Some convoy results up here. No, there. Sunk some more convoys. Our U-boat fleet. It's nice to see. Right now the problem is manpower, so yeah, we're just gonna have to wait until we have that 150. We're halfway there. Maybe Germany took their troops off of this front a little too soon. They are moving some of them back, it seems. I never did guarantee you. Are you a member of your own faction? Right. So who else is in that faction, by the way? Here. Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia. Okay, so you are grouping up there. Russia's gonna eat all of you, I'm afraid. August 39. Let's get decent artillery. So Yugoslavia is pushing on Hungary. Hungary is looking pretty stupid right now. Air defense, national focus, good. So we can go into radar. And that'll give us a bonus for radar technology. So I'm really happy we didn't start that earlier. Russia is pushing on Poland. How are things looking there, Hungary? Seems like they're a little blue. Germany's pushing down here against the cavalry. No, those are infantry divisions. Oh dear God, now my fighters are just dropping from the sky. I think I'm gonna retreat my fighters. This is ridiculous. You guys, stop that. Are you back in the... Are you back in the pool? Where did my fighters go? Let's see here. There's a carrier fleet, Singapore, Arden, Sussex. Those aren't fighters. Hold on. Air wing with no mission. Right. Okay, so they're still in Champagne, they just don't have a mission. Well, I'm gonna remove that air wing. And I'm gonna deploy it here instead. Let's see, all the fighters, interwar fighters, not the carrier fighters. We'll keep them in reserve if we lose some fighters on the actual carriers. We can't actually do that. Guess we're gonna do like that instead. High limit there. Okay. And you, I can't do that now. Come on. Interwar fighter. Thank you. All of them. And all that you're ever going to build. Not enough service manpower. Okay, so that's the problem. Okay, so just... Well, was that why we were losing? Was it because we have no service manpower, so the fighters were fighting inefficiently? Maybe that's the thing. Tell you what, let's not fly any missions that aren't necessary. That goes for you. Close air support in Sussex. No. Naval bombers in the English Channel and tactical bombers in northwest Germany. That'll be fine. The rest of you just cool it. So we have available planes in reserve. That's nice. Wings for commission, we are okay with that. And we have we have some oh, we did get, oh, okay, yeah, now we get some free manpower because we didn't use it for those air missions, which we're doing horribly. So let's start up another batch of destroyers. Just gonna keep cranking out those bad boys. Like so. actually, you can do kind of an even thing there. And you are going to join the home fleet as well. Here you go. So now we're using our oil again, I guess. Let's see here. No? Guess not. Well, we're still not producing those mechanized divisions that we had queued up. So we might start them again. Yeah, that ate the power completely. Actually, let's not until we have the new land manpower laws, which will be in 40 political powers time. So that's about 50 days. It'll be okay. And in northern Germany, things are going okay. We've been bombing for a year now and bombed 64.6 buildings. I don't know if that's a lot. There's research. Machine tools. Good. We're still working on that. 57%. And then we'll go into this one. We won't be doing radar now, but we'll be very, very close. This one finishes in how many days? 32 days. So when that one finishes, we can start him on radar. So you, what will you do? You will do a doctrine, I guess, or anti-air battalions, or crusader tanks. Pretty well set here. I think we will do some land doctrine. We've been going down this way. So let's do that. Wish you knew how many divisions Germany has in here. You actually put some divisions up there, did you? No. They're in Luxembourg. 13 divisions facing Luxembourg. Well, in Luxembourg. And then 57 divisions on the Maginot Line. Mostly green, a little bit red here and there. Hungary is getting completely eaten. They did bite off more than they could chew, it seems. There's still air war going on here, but I'm not part of it anymore. Now they lost. Is that my total? What I lost? I think it is. Just threw away 450 fighters for 180 bombers. Well, now France is being bombarded, I guess. So it's a thing, but. The focus will finish in 7 days. So I guess this guy, when he finishes that, we'll do the radar thing with him. So we can do some doctrines. Let's see if we want to do some air doctrines. Which path do we want to go down? Interception detection. Interception mission efficiency. Or this one, bombing enemy factories. I think I want to go for the fighters. For no particular reason other than that my fighters seem to do really bad and I want them to do better. There's the recon company. And you will be doing... Why don't you get on the Crusader tank then? And then the next guy will set him to work on the radar, which will finish in a second. 3 days actually. So Hungary is almost eaten. Germany is being pushed up there by Czechoslovakia. Really? So Czechoslovakia went through Romania to attack the soft underbelly of the German Reich. That's awesome. The decisively. Let's go for... We don't meet the requirements actually. United States. Current ruling party is Democratic. And you can't have undisturbed isolation. So where do we fail? Is it a national spirit? I guess it is. Don't see it though. Yeah, here we go. You have undisturbed isolation right now. Right, so we're gonna have to wait on that, fortunately. So what else can we do while we wait for that? We could go for secret weapons, electronics, rocketry technology, and nuclear technology. Let's see. Nuclear technology, electronics in general, I guess. Is it all of these? And these, maybe. That is pretty strong. Or BSA company, which will give me Birmingham Small Arms Company. Infantry equipment production cost. Ooh, that's nice. Let's get that. Get some infantry equipment going more quickly. I am committing all of my factories because I have a deficit of 23,000 units of infantry equipment. But it's coming up there, so 10% boost wouldn't be the worst. Num num num. Yugoslavia wants some of that too. Oh, that's Czechoslovakia. Right. So Romania is liberating Czechoslovakia. It's not Yugoslavia going up there. My mistake. Watch Czechoslovakia repop out of Hungary and form a power block with Romania and Yugoslavia. Wartime exceptions. Let's see. Political power. I would like. We would get fascist and communist factions. Can we handle that? I suspect we won't have a problem. Let's see here. Where is my... That's not what I wanted at all. Right click. F1. Here we go. Okay, so the Conservatives are at 97%. So we would be at 87%, and those other two factions would have a little bit, and we would lose some national unity, but we are at 90 and 85. It isn't the end of the world. 20% political power is awesome. We're gonna spend all of it now on a new manpower law, so that'll give us a boost on the next level. So let's do that, and then what's that? Italy is justifying against Yugoslavia. Okay, if you declare on Yugoslavia, I'll jump on you so hard. You're already in my faction and nothing else I can do about it. Can I warn you? Get some kind of maybe not. That's fine. Forget you and you. We want manpower, please. Here we go. Volunteer only. Screw that. Hey, it's costing 450, so we can either go limited conscription, which is 2.5, or we can go disarmed nation. Definitely don't want to disarm anything. Oh, that's going down actually. So we are already here. 1, 1.5, 2.5. If I take this, will this then be 150, or should I save up? That's something I really would like to know. So I'll take this and then I'll see what the cost is. It'll give me 1% more, so it'll offset some of that problem which I made for myself by going total mobilization. Let's go limited. Okay, we're going from 8.7 to that didn't have a change at all. It's still 0%. Is it because yes, this is a -3. Okay. But now this is 150 instead of 300. So right now we have 2.5%. We can double that. Okay, I guess we'll wait even further. Northern Germany doing okay. Northern France I can't actually see the stats anymore, I guess. Alright, you're done. So let's do some radar tech. We have a 50% boost. So we'll do that, and after that, I guess we're gonna go for the improved radar. Well, it depends. If we're at 1940 at that time, there may be more interesting things on our plate. Not a lot of fighters here, only the German bombers at this point. If I train a motorized division, how many? Yeah, it's gonna eat all of the manpower. Yeah, I really screwed myself with that manpower thing. That'll teach me. How are things looking in the Far East? Japan's pushing into Mongolia. Is Russia coming down? Oh, the People's Republic of China. Did they have troops there? kind of interesting. The Soviet Union has kind of pushed down here and cut Japan in half. Well, Manchuria, at any rate. Poland is being pushed back along with their allies. I don't know. Should we just get in there? Are you finished doing your war goals? Albanian occupation. Does that have anything to do with the Yugoslavia? Claims on Yugoslavia, yeah. 33 days. Well, I guess we'll wait and see if Italy declares war at that point. If they don't, then we might just go all YOLO on Germany. Let's see here. Guess the only need we have are fighters. They have lost 1 million men. We've lost a half. And none of it from our principles. Hungary is bouncing back a little bit, maybe? Maybe I need to look into this Benelux intervention here. That would give me some access into to the Netherlands. And then we would have a flank against Germany without having to go through some of these fortified. Actually, they aren't very fortified on the German side. It's pretty much just on the French side. Okay, let's do what? Let's do that. How far along are you? Benito. We can see exactly how many days. So if our decryption was greater, maybe we could see what they did. That would certainly make sense. So we know what they're doing right now, but we don't know what they did. Of course, you could just, roam around and write it down every 70 days to see what people are working on, but of course no one is that diligent. Kind of a stalemate here. More factories ready. We have a lot of stuff. We have 800 motorized, 800 tanks. Maybe we need to build some more support factories. Sorry, support weapons, equipment. So we're ready whenever we have the manpower. Still gonna be a while. Oh, you finished that thing. I guess that's another thing. We keep pushing out more ships. We could do a battleship. The home fleet. That costs some oil. Where were the original borders? So they have pushed into Germany. Yugoslavia is actually pushing the border. It's pretty strong. Okay. So the BSA company is done. We can't go this way either, because yeah, the TISIT mission is blocker. Let's have a look at this one. Effects: United States gain Benelux intervention, opinion -20. So people will like us less. But after having done that, we can either secure the Netherlands, puppeting them. Will still requires that there's 20% support for any of those factions. It's kind of the same thing as it was with Iraq, which still hasn't changed. Could do this against Germany. I don't know if it will hurt them that much. Coerce Spain. Republican Spain gains democratic lenience, which will make them like me. Daily democratic support, acceptance of democratic diplomacy, and an event. Other people will like me less. Put forts there. Put forts and air bases in Malta. Let's develop our colonies. Let's develop South Africa. I suppose they are in the war, right? So that's puppets. Oh, there you go. You declared on Albania. Yeah, all of them are in the war. So Albania. Sorg is defiant. How long can Albania fight back? Yeah, God only knows. It might do befriend Bulgaria, yeah. You don't want this, why not? Because you're non-aligned, and you would rather be part of of that alliance up there, the Polish alliance. That doesn't seem like a good idea, I have to say. Okay. Italy has called Hungary as our enemy. In the German-Czechoslovakian war. Okay. So are we at war with Italy right now through proxy? Yes, we are. Awesome! Finally! Finally we can do some work. So, this battle plan that we drew up like 100 years ago will now execute. And well, that was that one actually, but we'll execute both of them. Okay, I can invite to faction. That's Albania. We'll be sure to do that. There you go, Albania. You'll be fighting on the same side as Yugoslavia. I hope you're cool with that. We don't have any forces down here because I took all of them north. How about our air base here? Can you be doing that? you'll be doing that with very low efficiency, I suppose. But you will try, which is nice. And our fleet in the Mediterranean, that's not our fleet. Let's see here. Here you are. You are doing patrol everywhere here. Maybe we'll not be going there. That was not my intention. Let's see here. Patrol. I have to redo it. Okay. Do those 3 sea zones there. See if we can catch out the Italian Navy. And hopefully we are stronger than them. I don't actually know. We ought to be, but I may have split up my fleet in an improper way. Why do we have people who are green? I'm pretty sure that I trained all of my troops up to trained. Did they lose training because that they are so low on manpower? Is that a thing? They are at 4K. How about my army down here? Regular and trained. So these guys may be new divisions that I produced after the training exercises, which is okay. They'll gain experience. These guys, I don't think so. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. Let's see what happens. Albania accepted. Thank you very much. And we are being attritioned. That's to be expected in the desert, honestly. Oh, what happened here? Canada wants to send 20 divisions as expeditionary forces. Please do. And they have 4. Well, Canada sent 20. I'm just saying, South Africa. You need to step up your game if you want to be the good Commonwealth partner. But okay, 4 is better than nothing. What's good? Oh, there's some combat going on here. Would that be an engagement of 70 British ships against a lot fewer Italians, but they have a lot of naval air power here. 12 hours ago, 300 close air support came from Latium. 0 was shut down by the enemy. Don't know how to read that. So the combat stats for naval warfare. How do I actually read that? A lot of destroyers, light cruisers and a heavy cruiser, and I have a battleship. Carriers are hanging back. They have their, what are these, destroyers? Yeah, all of them are destroyers. And then they have an unknown number of ships coming. Do we have any air power? No. Now they have more destroyers. Okay, so they're mainly destroyers. And we have a skill 5 guy leading our people. And here are our battleships coming. And the carriers in there. Okay, so now we have carriers too. 33 fighters from HMS Furious. I'm thinking something is sinking here, but it's too fast. Okay. So what were the battle results? What? I lost a cruiser. A heavy cruiser. That's disappointing. And they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 destroyers. I'm not sure I got the better of that. He was hurt a little bit. I don't know, this battle report is confusing. A lot of ships got a little bit of damage. Not much information about what actually took place during the battle and why it went the way it did. The naval combat seems to be a lot less clear than the land combat. Very low supplies. Well, that's just because the infrastructure is bad, I guess. I would like to take my Mediterranean fleet here and tell it to repair, because a number of them, this guy's really hurt. So you go ahead and repair now, would you? And I guess that'll happen. Alright, I guess I'll take a break here, and next time we'll finally get started on this desert campaign. See if we can clear up Italy's presence here in North Africa. That'll be interesting. So I'll take a break and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.